There are many realities in the universe, some of them quite harsh. But one reality that is inescapable is that there is nothing more valuable than a friend. More than food, more than shelter, and more than weaponry, an ally can save your life. Especially when fighting an enemy as despicable as the Trade Federation. The Trade Federation has pressed on, despite their losses. Alaris Prime must be a rich world indeed. You have one thing that the Trade Federation does not: allies. They have great resources and large armies, but an ally is valuable beyond measure. I'll show you how to find and interact with allies. Put your workers to work while I explain. First things first, have your workers build a spaceport. With a spaceport, you can trade with your allies. You can also buy and sell things from off-world brokers. Shorin has set up another camp a short distance from here. If you click the diplomacy button on the lower right corner of your screen, you can see Shorin listed as an ally and the friendless Trade Federation listed as an enemy. The choices you make on this screen determine whether your troops will fire on the units of another faction or help them out. A very useful upgrade available at your spaceport is the HoloNet transceiver. Start researching it now. The HoloNet transceiver lets you see whatever your allies see. This opens up areas of the map that you'd otherwise have to explore yourself. Now that we know where Shorin is, we can start trading with him. Select your spaceport and build a cargo hovership. Now, select your new cargo hovership and right-click on Shorin Spaceport to send your hovership there. You'll have to scroll across the map to find Shorin Spaceport. It looks just like your spaceport, but it's a slightly different color. An Allies gate will open up when you get near it. I'll tell you more about gates later on. Your cargo hovership will keep traveling back and forth to your Allies spaceport. On every return trip, some Nova crystals will be added to your stockpiles. You can send multiple cargo hoverships on any given trade route. Shorin tells me he found something of interest near his camp. A Jedi holocron. A holocron is a priceless repository of ancient information. It should not be left lying in the wilderness. We need to build a Jedi temple to house the holocron. The Jedi Council has just granted us approval to build a Jedi temple on Alaris Prime. Have your workers build a Jedi temple now. Now, select the Jedi Temple and click Create Padawan. This is my Padawan apprentice, Obi-Wan Kenobi. He still has much to learn about the ways of a Jedi Knight. He can, however, retrieve a holocron. Send your Padawan to Shorin's camp to grab the holocron.
Leave it to me. Combat awaits.
Good. Now send. Wait. Shorin has spotted an excursion of Trade Federation troops. Garrison your workers. Ready your fighting Wookiees. Now send your Padawan back with the holocron. Select your Padawan and right-click on the holocron to pick it up. Build several more military units too. We'll need them for future attacks. Shorin has asked for some Nova crystals to help him recover from the Trade Federation attack. He warned us of the attack. It's the least we can do. Open the diplomacy menu again, using the button on the lower right-hand corner. Then click on the Nova Crystal button to tribute 100 Nova crystals to Shorin. Shorin thanks you. He's tributing us some spare metal in return.
Master?
Excellent work, my friend. Great work. We will directly benefit from the holocron's secrets. It slowly adds Nova
Master?
crystals to your stockpile. Shorin scouts have discovered an array of Trade Federation listening posts. They are wary of us, keeping tabs on our progress. Chewbacca suggests we show them our progress by destroying their listening array.
I am your apprentice. I humbly obey. Please. I am your humble servant.
We've won the day again. Chewbacca's strategies are bearing fruit. I sense a war coming. The Trade Federation does not compromise. They will encompass an entire planet without thought of any of the creatures that they need to force out. All or nothing. Chewbacca has wisely decided that we must adopt the stance of our enemy to defeat them. Therefore, Chewbacca has decided that the Trade Federation will have no place on Alaris Prime. I've asked the Jedi Council to allow me to fight with you. They have agreed, on the condition that you create a fortress. We must advance to a new technological level to create a fortress. Then we can destroy the Trade Federation's fortress and chase them off Alaris Prime for good. Shorin has helped us wall off our camp, but we must complete the job. Use your workers to build a medium wall in the gaps. And even click and drag on the ground to build several wall sections in row. See the buttons representing resources in the lower left-hand corner? You can buy and sell resources using these buttons. The number on each picture represents the going market prices to buy and sell these resources. Be careful not to wall yourself in there. You should build a gate in one of the larger gaps. The gate allows your units to come and go, but keeps enemy forces out. The Trade Federation will be testing your defenses on a regular basis. It's best to stay prepared. Have you tried building turrets? They're tough. They fire automatically at enemies. There's the Trade Federation fortress. To win this battle, we have to reduce it to scrap. Have you built a war center yet? It's well worth the cost. You should be building toward your next tech level. Click your command center to find out what you need to advance. Attichitcuk is fully healed and ready to join the fight. I should very much like to join Chewbacca and Attichitcuk on the battlefield, but I cannot until you build a fortress. You should be building toward your next tech level. Click your command center to find out what you need to advance. You have what you need to advance to the next tech level. You should do that now. You should experiment with the advance buttons for your units. Click on a single trooper to see the advance buttons. For example, The aggressive stance lets a unit chase enemies across the map. That's the default stance for new units. The defensive stance lets a unit defend itself without being drawn too far into trouble. If your forces are spread thin, you can use the advance buttons to put a trooper on patrol. If you select several units at once, you can use formation buttons. For example, a box formation makes your stronger units surround and protect your weaker ones. You've made it to Tech Level 3. At this stage, your options for both offense and defense become numerous. You'll find there are many benefits to building a fortress. You should build one now. Incoming droid starfighters! Steel yourself for an attack! They appear to be scouting. They will certainly return for an attack shortly. You can now build missile turrets to fend off air attacks. It would be wise to do that right away. You can also build your own airbase. Then you can fight the droid starfighters on equal terms. You should build more missile turrets to defend different areas of the camp. Good! You have a fortress. I shall arrive shortly. The fortress allows you to garrison almost any unit. It also rains heavy blaster fire on nearby enemies. It increases your population capacity, too. Qui-Gon here. Qui-Gon here. I spotted some strange starships on the way in. I believe the Trade Federation has sent slavers to capture the Wookiee population. Your fortress can create fierce and fearless Wookiee berserkers. The War Center gives you numerous upgrades to make your troops tougher and more effective in the field. The Force will guide us. Airbase can make fighters and bombers, as well as air transport ships to move your units across the map quickly. The heavy weapons factory lets you create artillery and other units to do damage at a distance. Interesting. We have finished studying the holocron that Shorin found. It speaks of an ancient grove nearby. You're at the fourth and final tech level. The most powerful long-range unit you can build at your fortress is the blaster cannon. destroyed. The Trade Federation has lost its footing on Alaris Prime. Wait, there are those strange ships again.
This is but a minor setback. We will see you again. The price of Wookiee pelts isn't getting any lower.
I have taught all that I can. He is ready to take his place in the galaxy. May the Force be with him.